I did a couple of videos this past week about people who have made content complaining about the fact that their parents aren't helping them raise their kids. There was a gentleman, and then there was a second video with a woman, and they were both, the gentleman was complaining about how his parents won't help take the kids for an hour or two here or there. They act like it's a chore. And he just needs a break, and why won't they do this? They're shitty grandparents because they won't do this. And then the woman, she took it a step further, and she actually said that the reason why daycare is so expensive is because there's a lack of grandparents willing to watch the kids. And she was advocating for the parents of the people having kids to watch the kids while the parents worked. Be the daycare. And I made videos responding to each one of them, essentially saying, listen, every parent gets help at some point in time, right? I'm not going to sit here and pretend like my in-laws didn't take the kids for an hour or two here or for a night when we needed to get away or something like that. But if you have kids expecting your parents to raise your kids, expecting your parents to be babysitters, then you shouldn't have had kids. Enter this person. Oh, look, the boomer doesn't want to help his kids. Boomers dumped us off at their parents our whole lives, but now when it's your turn, Well, first and foremost, I'm not a boomer. I'm a Gen Xer. I was born May 13th, 1972, and since you follow me, I would assume that you would know that. Apparently, simple thought processes like that, simple concepts like that escape you. I'm not a boomer. Secondly, I didn't just drop my kids off whenever the fuck I felt like it. You say, boomers dumped us off at their parents our whole lives. I didn't. We raised our kids. We had daycare when we were at work because both my wife and I worked, but we paid for that daycare. They went to a daycare center. We didn't drop them off at our parents' houses. We didn't expect our parents or even our grandparents to raise our kids. We didn't expect our sisters and brothers and other family members to raise our kids. We were happy when they stepped in and took the kids for a couple hours or took the kids for a night. We were elated that we had such tremendous help, but we never expected it. And we sure as hell would have never expected them to be the full-time daycare if that is not what they wanted to do with their lives. You obviously feel differently. You obviously feel that if you have kids, it's your parents' responsibility to raise your kids, which at the end of the day makes you a shitty fucking parent. Makes you a shitty human being. If your parents want to be involved in your kids' lives, if your parents, your father, your mother say to you, hey, we'll watch the kids, then aces, congratulations. You have a built-in support system that very few people have. But if you have kids expecting your parents to raise your kids, you're a piece of shit.